Because It's Movie Time is produced by John DeSando. Listen to the full shows and read reviews online at WCBE.org.
I'm John DeSando.
I'm Wayne Miller.
This is It's Movie Time.
And John, the movie that we're talking about being released today, Friday the 13th, how appropriate, The Hunt. And I call it Murderous Mayhem with Wit. For those who like recent movies like Knives Out or Ready or Not particularly, that they'll enjoy this movie, that expect the unexpected, because there are so many twists and turns in this.
Listen, humans are stalking humans.
Yes.
And if you're thinking about Richard Connell's 1924 short story, The Most Dangerous Game, you're on the right track.
Exactly.
But it's all really just the concept that they're imitating.
Yeah. Well, and it's this movie, fair warning, even though we liked it, it's not for everyone. And it was pulled for release back last summer, I believe, after a couple of tragic mass shootings.
And also because people, including President Trump, hadn't seen it.
Yes.
They'd only heard about it.
Yeah.
And I think many of them were conservatives, were concerned that the film was bashing them, but they got that wrong.
Yeah.
Because this thing bashes both sides.
It bashes everybody. And great suspense. Love the suspense of this movie that had me on the edge of the seat, most of it, because you don't know what's coming up. And one of the things, who you think are going to be main characters?
They're gone. They're gone.
Yes, yes. You know, as you kind of think, oh, here's a good, good-looking guy, and
or Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts. This is somebody that you're going to be able to identify with. Don't be so fast about that.
The good thing is they traded Emma Roberts for Betty Gilpin.
Oh, God love Betty, who not only provided some great lines in wittism, but she was one kick-butt woman.
Oh, she's great.
Oh,
yeah.
But John, one of the best parts I like about the movie is when she narrates kind of a different twist on the classic fable, The Hare and the Tortoise.
Yes.
The Hare and the Tortoise race. And I'm at
the box turtle.
Yeah, a box turtle and the rabbit or something like that.
The jackrabbit.
The jackrabbit.
It's great.
And she was good. But I tell you, also, if you like movies like Ready or Not, that had a lot of wit.
We're talking satirical. We're talking funny.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it.
No.
I think even probably the trailers don't let you know that this is really a very humorous, witty
movie. Even leading up to what I would call one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen, a prolonged climatic fight scene between Hilary Swank, who does not come in until later in the movie.
I know, but worth waiting for.
Worth waiting for is the kind of the head elitist who...
Dressed in black.
Oh, and working out, getting ready, getting pumped up. Kind of reminded me of her Oscar-winning role in $1 Million Baby.
Well, but when she and Blonde Betty go at it, I'm reminded of Mulholland Drive.
Yeah, well, but I'm more reminded of what I always thought was one of the best, particularly with the female protagonist fight scene, Charlize Theron and Atomic Blonde.
Good one, yeah, recently.
Where you could feel every grunt and bone crunch, hit and knock down, drag out, throw them around the room fight scene. And this thing, because the two characters, I think they had a lot of respect for each other. In fact, that's what I think Hilary Swank noticed in Gilpin's character from the very beginning, even before they met.
Well, one of the great scenes is in the little gas station. This comes on fairly early, so you have to wait and see it, and it turns the tables a little bit on the whole concept, but it is funny.
Very funny.
If you think you're stuck in Arkansas.
And you're in Croatia on some estate.
Right.
My God, like I said, this thing had a lot of twists and turns in it that kept me wondering. When I thought I was seeing something that was going to be predictable, and it turned out not to be.
Right.
And that's what, to me, really led up into a lot of fun for this movie, and a lot with laughter, because there was only like 8 or 9 of us at this press screening for this film.
And most of us were acting like adolescents.
Oh, just hooting and hollering and laughing, you know.
Loving the mayhem.
Oh, but because of that, I think I missed out on some great little one-liners.
As always, yes.
And that if you want a lot of laughs, but also a lot of not them drag out.
And you know, it's at this time when we have such a great bipartisan divide.
Yes.
It strikes me as an antidote to that you just can go in and laugh at both sides.
Yes.
And the interesting concept that liberals come off as bad boys.
Yes, very bad boys.
Yeah, right.
As much, and that's what provides some of the great one-liners.
Or bad women, for sure.
Yes.
With Hillary.
But some of the best one-liners are some of the liberals, you know, kind of saying, "You're wearing a kimono, isn't that cultural appropriation?"
Yeah,
you know, or
right,
whatever.
right.
Well, why are you calling this, you know, particular group of people this name? Well, I heard it on NPR. It's okay now.
You're right.
Yeah.
Or the liberal
Yes.
says to the conservative, "You can go to hell."
Yeah.
The conservative yells back,
believe
"I don't
that."
believe it."
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not giving away most of the script. This
No.
is just a small part, and I agree with you. It's one of those good films that you really want to go back to catch some of the toss-off lines,
Yes.
particularly Betty Gilpin's.
And but to be like we said, it's not for everybody. And some of the reviews, like on Rotten Tomatoes, I think only gave it like 55% or something like that, or 55 tomatoes. So it's, you know, some people, you know, like one of our dear friends that in the movie, she was very early on was going to walk out because there's a couple of bloody scenes.
Yeah.
You know that, but. There's one in particular that I thought, this is going to be a very interesting movie when a guy takes a stiletto heel on the eyeball, and but played with kind of subtle wit.
But once you get a couple minutes into the film, you can see that their tongues are firmly placed in their cheeks, and you can sit back and relax because the film is called The Hunt.
Yes.
Wayne Miller, what grade would you award it?
Strong A minus.
Yeah. And
I liked it, but like that minus is for some of those people that it may not be.
Oh yes, and because it doesn't always work. The comedy doesn't always work.
Yeah.
It can't be a perfect A, but I'm agreeing with you. This is an A minus, and at this time of year, a gift.
Yes, but I think people will enjoy it. Well, I think I'm gonna go out hunt up some friends.
You don't have any, so they're safe.